Alright, sorry about that, chat. Had to work out some mic issues, but mic issues no more. You should be hearing me loud and clear. What's up, chat? Today is finally the day that Monster Hunter Rise gets out of early access. We get to play the 1.0 version of Monster Hunter Rise. We finally get a brand new Monster Hunter game. It's so exciting. But no, all jokes aside, we get the PC version of Monster Hunter Rise. We're going to be playing in 60 frames. Outside of booting this up, I haven't played it, and I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. And I'm fucking ready to go, dude. Let's hunt. Let us hunt. Let me tab over. You should see a frame counter there on the side. How many hours did I put into Rise on the Switch? I put, I think, like 100 hours into the early access version. I don't know, though. I could be wrong. I'd have to go check. Yeah, I muted game audio during the intro there. Let me get that back. You will hear very familiar music. Can you check if there's a demo limit? Yeah. I don't think there is, because we're not dealing with Nintendo bullshit, but, yeah, I haven't seen any indication that there's a limit. Let's soak this in as much as possible. Like, let's do basic training levels of soaking it in. This is the only PC Rise we get for the rest of the year. Let's take it slow. I kind of want to play... What do I want to play? I kind of want to play Sword and Shield. Let's do Sword and Shield. Can you see my settings? Just assume the manliest settings. That's easy. No, I'm kidding. I'm in a spicy mood today. Here, I'll show you my settings. Actually, no, let's go to display. I had it on custom before, but we can just do high. 60 hertz, 1440p. We can do unlimited on frame rate. Let's leave VSync off and see if we notice any tearing. Yeah, you guys see the FPS counter in the top, right? You see it at 187, 152 right now? You guys see that? I have a 3080. I have a 3080. No, you don't see it. Well, chat, I see it. Get your eyes checked, chat. Alright. I tried turning it off and then turning it back on. No. My cam isn't in the way because it's on the left side. Yeah, it should be coming in on the left side. The NVIDIA overlay is kind of jank. And if you change, like, how you have your window... Alright. Utsushi, you need to calm down. So, it's not... The NVIDIA overlay can be kind of jank. Sometimes if I switch it to the advanced, it'll show up. I was getting it in OBS earlier, but now I may not be. What if I just... Chat, what if I just narrate every frame as I'm going through? 156... Utsushi! So we made the grave mistake of not doing it in Japanese. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the video overlay. It's probably my fault. I could probably fix it by restarting the game. Do you guys want me to restart the game so you can see those delicious frames? I know you degenerate PC players want those frames. Don't you lie to me. Don't you dare lie to me.
You're here.
Nah? Okay. Alright, we'll do it. We do need to change... I cannot handle this in English. I can't do it. We can't see more than 60 anyone on the stream. You know, Ulf, that's a really good point that I didn't think of. You're right. The idea of somebody narrating every frame, though, is kind of funny. I mean, it'd be quickly annoying, but it's also kind of funny. All right, how do we make this Japanese? There's Lang. There we go. Please save me. Oh, thank God. How do you get the PC demo? So the PC demo will be free for everybody. They just gave us and other press outlets early access so we could show it off to people. Your classic must be nice situation. You're here. Any motion aiming on PC? Good question. My cat... Okay, so, Chad, I need to show you something real quick. I know this has been excellent Monster Hunter gameplay, but it'll be worth it. So, I have this SD card reader, USB to SD card reader, on the top of my PC. I put it over my power button so my cat doesn't turn off my PC because that's a constant problem. He is now playing with... He's on top of my PC, both PCs, and he is now playing with the device, chewing on it. That's what's going on right now. So this stream could end at any time. Just be warned. The PC is warm. He makes it too warm. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. All right. I had to disable my power button for this reason. It's a Windows setting. Yeah, somebody wrote in and told us about that. I need to do that. It's long overdue. I just need to fix that setting. So it's, to be fair, it's on me. You hope to get it to run 4K 120 on the 3080. Guys, we're playing... Look at how much better this looks and runs. It's like... What's the feeling? It's like when you're a kid and, like, you don't have a car, so you just have to go where, like, your friends take you or your parents take you or whatever. This is like getting your own car. And you're like, finally I can move. I'm free. I think even without, because they just announced that Rise won't have cross-play or cross-save on PC. I think this is such an upgrade that I'm just going to start over on PC. For however many hours I put in. I feel like I put in between like 60 and 100 hours. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. I think. I don't know. It's been a while. PC doesn't get amiibo support. That's true. I used amiibo support a little bit. Not a lot, though. The demo is the same as the Switch one, yeah. So it's not super exciting there. Did you ever get a chance to buy the Dread Special Edition? No, I didn't. And considering how good that game is, that's a special edition I wish I had, but whatever. I'm still thankful for the game, you know? Guys, Dread... Just listen to Frame Trap. I freak out about how good Dread is. I freak out. I can't handle it. Blood's been loving Dread. Dude, everybody's been loving Dread. If you don't love Dread, there's something wrong. The enemies are great. The enemies are so well designed. The enemies are a get good section. The bar is really high for Prime 4. I actually said the same thing. Like, the bar was always high for Prime 4, right? But I think with Dread, it's like that much higher. Dread is smooth like butter. It's so smooth. It controls like a dream. Like, the complaints I have about the Dread are just so minor. It gets a little framey sometimes. Not that often. And the trend, when you go to a new area, it just takes like a little bit too long. But it's the most like, it's the most petty complaints, honestly. It's, overall, that game is fantastic. I think enemy are pretty boring, more of an annoyance to jump over rather than actually scared of them. I don't think so. They're incredibly varied and they progress wildly throughout the game. I think if they were the same thing over and over again, you might have a point, but they're super not. Sharing on a PC emulator sometimes, it's gorgeous 4K, still looks good on the Switch. Yeah, that's the thing. It really does look excellent on the Switch, and it looks really good on the Switch OLED. Like, there's just so much going on in the backgrounds. The art direction of the game is really strong. The music's fantastic. I've done 4 ME and approached all 4 pretty much the exact same. You're not done yet. Keep playing the game. You have an incomplete opinion. Is Dread just a 10? It's a 10 or very, very close. It's very, very close. Yeah, later on the Emmys do change up quite a bit. They become like puzzles. They throw like this little puzzle layer on them. That's kind of fun. Why did Dread look so bland in the trailers but so good in real life? That's actually something I can't figure out. It did look kind of bland in the trailers. Like, all the pre-footage I saw, I was not that hyped about Dread. So there was definitely something different there. They were trying not to spoil stuff, then they changed direction when people complained. The puzzle layer isn't in Find the Exit. I don't really want to spoil it, Sumiana, but the puzzle layer is not in Find the Exit. It is... In the later Emmy sections, they deliberately change the sections to make them smaller, so you have to find a way to create space so you can properly get the timing out to destroy them, because destroying the head is a 2-part process. And they make that part more complicated as the game goes on. It's pretty cool. As Damiani told you about how Dread looks on the OLED Switch, he doesn't need to. I have an OLED. I played it on the OLED myself. Playing Dread, you can feel the Nintendo polish. Dude, it's like... What happened? When did Mercury Steam kind of become this, like, whatever developer to making a masterpiece? Like, I have nothing but abundant respect for Mercury Steam. Like, you can feel the passion for Metroid as you play the game. And they understand what makes the series good so intuitively that it's awesome. Like, being a Metroid fan is pretty much existing in pain, right? Like, that's your life if you're a Metroid fan. It's like you get one good thing every 10 years. And they have given us this feast. Like, I said it on Frame Trap, I'm like, I kind of feel like the game's too short. And I don't actually think the game's too short. It's just that I liked it so much that I wanted it to keep going. And, like, I just want to go back and find all the items just to have an excuse to keep playing the game. Like, that's how good it is. It's so good. I can't even focus on Monster Hunter. I'm just freaking out about Metroid. Would I tackle hard mode? Totally. Yeah. I love the challenge of the game. The difficulty curve and the progression curve is sublime. Like, it's really, really, really strong. The very last item that you get, I won't spoil what it is, I don't feel like it's quite as much of a time to shine as others, but considering what it is and its purpose, that kind of makes sense. So I'm not too miffed about it. You wish hard mode was better than just enemies doing more damage but modern Nintendo? I get what you're saying. I think there's a point there, but the enemies doing more damage is actually pretty significant in Dread because the fights are so interesting. Like, the boss fights have so many mechanics going on that the enemies doing more damage actually adds a lot. It really does. The slide, also fantastic, man. Feels so good. God damn it. This is just making me want to boot up Metroid. Fuck. Alright, let's hunt. Let's hunt. Jen, when I started the stream, I was so hyped on Monster Hunter, and now I'm, like, just in awe of how good Metroid is. And, like, I don't understand how people can be negative all the time. I don't get it. And there are a lot of you out there. I see it all the time. Because, like, I would be playing Metroid, right? And I was stressed because I was trying to get it done so I can review the damn thing. And I would just, like, stop playing. And I would, like, walk away. And I would walk up to my wife and I would just say the same thing over and over again. I would just say, I can't believe how good this is. I can't believe how good this is. I can't believe how good this is. I was so happy. I was so happy. Oh my god. What a great game. I went into Hunter Notes for a reason. Alright, chop, lateral slash, shield attack, advancing slash, rising slash, guard. Okay, let's... YYBB, BBBYB. It's no Hollow Knight, though. I don't know. I think they're pretty comparable. I really do. The other thing, like, so Hollow Knight, right, one of its strongest aspects is how compelling the world is and how good the world building is in Hollow Knight. The story of Dread is really good and feels exactly how you would want a Metroid story to feel, but also has the balls to expand upon the lore in a meaningful way. It's pretty good. It's very different than a Hollow Knight story. But it's super good. I was really happy with how the story turned out. Also, mods, if you could ban anybody in chat that brings up Hollow Knight before Silksong is out, that'd be great. Thank you. Go ahead and make that. Go ahead and make those perma bans as well. Thanks. Chad, I don't remember how to play this game. It's like, it'll come back to me. It'll be like riding a bike, but it's gonna take a bit. Alright. I don't even, how do I fucking do my wirefall attacks? This is, it's so bad, chat. Don't you hate that feeling when you, like, master a game, and then you come back to it months later, and you're like, wait a minute, what the hell do I do? My fingers want to play Dread. Dude, the progression that you feel in Dread, how much better you get, and, like, how quickly you move in the beginning of the game. Alright. Let's go to our hunter's notes. That'll solve our problems. No? Hey, we gotta get out of here. Come on, Pound. Yes. Let's go to our hunter's notes. Let's figure this out. Alright, Falling Shadow, still playing activating, pursuing LT and Y, moving for the 6 hit. Yeah, yep, scaling slash. Alright, the windmill is what we want. The windmill is so strong. Man, Monster Hunter Rise not chugging is something. Right? Right? This feels like the experience we should have had at the beginning. I see people talking about Death Stranding in chat. Death Stranding is certainly a fascinating game. Certainly a bold game as well. A flawed game, but a very interesting one. Alright, we got this. We're gonna get back to it. What is the camera... Where's the lock? Alright, here. Let's get some things sorted out. Because once I get my basic toolkit in, we'll be fine. The on-hit visual effects. We can look at the options. Samus Returns for Switch. You know, I'm a Samus Returns defender. I really like Samus Returns. It is funny how much better Dread is than Samus Returns. It's like, it's not even close. It's crazy. So I'm not seeing anything on display for the effects, but maybe once we get into the game, there might be something. Actually, we can just go to Great Izuchi. Samus Returns is held back by being Metroid 2 remake. Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. I also think that, like, some of the ideas that they had, like the counter and what they were trying to do with the bosses and stuff, they hadn't nailed it yet. I think, like, the way they implement the counter in Dread is just so much better. And the bosses are far less repetitive. All that good stuff, right? All that good stuff. Sword and Shield is such a chill weapon. I feel like you can do so much with it with pretty little effort, which is nice. Okay, we've got a Rising Slash. Oh my god, this cat. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Let's take a look at more controls, shall we? Is that an Elite Series 1? This is an Elite Series 2. Chat, this might be something you disagree with me on. I did not love Stories 2. I didn't hate it, certainly. But I wasn't that into it. Why am I not doing the... I wonder if you have to do the perfect rush. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay. Nice. Okay. Shield attacks don't consume sharpness. Nice, nice. I feel like I did not know that about shield attacks, actually. You learn something new every day. I have a hard time getting a Monster Hunter. It's probably because the similarity to fighting games is super bad at them. I believe in you. I think, Absho, I think it's in your head. I think it just takes a little bit of time. But I think Rise is very forgiving and very easy to get into. I believe you can do it. I believe not only that you can get into Monster Hunter, but if you give it a little bit of time, I believe that you can become obsessed with it. I really do. And hey, it's a free demo. This sounds like such an ad, but I just like Monster Hunter. Try the free demo. Was it just Stories 1 but more? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Stories 2 is just Stories 1 but more. I definitely felt that way. Okay, LB is my focus. That's what I was missing before. Now we got it. Now it's Pro Hunter time. I say that as I immediately miss an attack. Does Sword and Shield have a counter? I don't... Does it? Counters are so strong in Rise. Like, the Wirefall counters are really, really good. We'll see. Yeah, Gunlance is so much fun to play in this game. I love the counter for Gunlance in this. Would I recommend starting Monster Hunter with Rise or World? Great question, Bogdan. I think both are really strong entry points. However, I do think Rise is an easier game overall than World. Now, granted, World has Iceborne out and it has a lot more World has Iceborne out and a lot more updates than Rise does. And with Sunbreak coming, that could change. But I do think Rise is a little bit more forgiving, and I think the way that they do the village quests in Rise make it easier to get through. Honestly, I think like Rise is a perfect beginner Monster Hunter. In a way that'll be really satisfying once you get through it. World has so much more to do, that's true, but the counter that I would say to that, don't get me wrong, I do think World is the better game, but the counter to that is Rise is kind of still ongoing, right? So if you get into Rise now, by the time Outbreak, by the time Sunbreak comes out in the summer, you'll be part of it. You'll be part of the zeitgeist, and it's so much fun playing Monster Hunter like right when big new content drops. And so you'll get to kind of feel like I'm more of that community, I think, in a really cool way. Shields are so strong in Monster Hunter, it's crazy. They are really, really, really good. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this, because I'm not sure I do. Okay, so we need to launch. Launch. And then launch. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Should try Lance. I've played Lance. To be honest with you, I didn't love Lance in Rise as much as I enjoyed it in World or like 4 or something. But maybe I didn't give it enough of a shake, to be fair. To be fair, it could be me. We gotta change that. We gotta make it click. The radio menu click. Man, I wish I could play with you guys. Like, I wish I could have you party up. It'd be so hype. But I'm also grateful that I get to show you the early access version of the demo. I can play better than this. I feel bad about that, but we'll get there. I'll get my sea legs again. Wrong timing on that. Charge Blade is great. Charge Blade is like one of the most fun weapons in Monster Hunter, just straight up. It's such a blast. I know some people weren't feeling it in Rise, but I liked it in Rise. I don't think it felt maybe as strong as it did in World, but it's still fun. How are the textures on the monster looking? So they added, so in the PC version, there are new high-res textures in the monsters, and you can tell. Like, if you look at the Izuchi here, like, just the fur looks way more natural than it does on the Switch, right? and you get a lot more detail on like the claws and the tail. The monsters look really, really good. I would say the environment textures don't look nearly as good. Just the geometry of them and the like actual textures on like the grass and stuff, you can tell like, oh, this is a Switch game. Like this is a port of a Switch game. But I would say the monsters, very good. I feel like the lighting has received an upgrade as well, but that I'm not as confident on. A little bit of salt and black pepper goes a long way in a dish. Always. Always. Man, seasoning make or break. Yeah, the lighting's similar. I think you might be right, Snarky. I think it might have just been a while since I've looked at the Switch version. All right, chat. What weapon do you want me to pick for our Mizutsune? I'll play anything. Hunting horn, hammer. Hammer's pretty fun. Hunting horn is also very fun. Seeing multiple hunting horn. Do you think I'd be able to play a PSP Monster Hunter today? Totally. Yeah, absolutely. There's something I miss about those old Monster Hunters. There's like a real slow pace to the old Monster Hunters that I kind of miss. So yeah, I think I could totally vibe out with the PSP Monster Hunter. Yeah, Hunting Horn is extremely strong. We can do Hunting Horn. Ooh, Insect Glaive is a good suggestion as well. Insect Glaive is also like one of the most fun Monster Hunter weapons. Alright. They made it so easy. It's great. You just do that over and over again. That's what they made it. You just do that. GG's. Oh, we do need the... Is slide beat 1 or 2 wire bugs? Ooh, Earthshaker's, yeah, really fun. Okay, so it's 1. Has someone made a metal sling using that horn? I like where your head's at. I do. I like where your head's at. Let's change our radio menu settings. Shall we? We shall. Where are they? I feel like I'm so bad at finding... There we go. Menu options. Chat, you know, I feel bad when we talk and you say an opinion about a game and I disagree. I feel bad. Like, when I disagree with you, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm just trying to treat you if you were like, you know, Huber or Brad or something. So if I disagree, don't take it personally. Yeah, nothing personal, kid. Alright. Mods, can we get a poll going? Will Ben cart on the Mizutsune? Do I have an ancient potion? Is there an ancient potion in the camp? I love your name. Hey, Neon Genesis Evan Gamer. What a great name. Alright, we don't have any ancient potions. What are the chances that the PC demo uses the attack values in the latest build on Switch? What a great question. What a great question. I imagine it would. But I don't know, actually. Not a question I was thinking of, but a good one. Chat, you want to hear a funny Ben story? Over the weekend I had this conversation with my wife, and she's like, you know, we've been spending a lot of money. You know, you just got this new Switch. We're going to Halloween Horror Nights at the end of the month. You know, like maybe we should like shore up our spending and like not spend so much money on games. And I was like, yeah, definitely. Let's not spend so much money on games. And then last night, I was like, I gotta be honest with you, I feel kind of guilty. I just bought 2 games. And she was like, what? You just said you weren't gonna do that. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And like, I didn't even need, they weren't like, they're just random ass games. I bought Tetris Effect on Switch, which is a game I already own. And I bought Mary Skelter 2 on Switch. Because I was watching somebody stream it and it looked cool. Oh, my poor wife. F's in the chat for my wife. I think it would be so funny if she streamed with me. She's just such a naturally funny person. I think you guys would really like her. And what's so great about her is she like approaches games in like the absolute purest way possible, right? Like she doesn't watch Twitch or YouTube. She doesn't go on gaming forums. She doesn't listen to podcasts. She just like has such a raw reaction to games. And it's like a joy. And she also got really mad when I was like, I think Dread is my game of the year and not Psychonauts 2. She got like it was a real anger. It's like how you guys get when we pick something for game of the year. Returnal is an excellent pick for Goaty, Dan. Hell of a game. I respect that pick tremendously. Do I not have nullberries? Fuck me. We're gonna get slippy. We're gonna get slippy, chat. What's so funny about the hunting horn is I feel like I really need no precision. I just go in and jam, and it's great. What happened? Nothing like an Enraged Mizutsune. Alright. Caught up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We have an opportunity to rock! This weapon is hilarious. Oh, it's so funny and fun. Endwalker hype. Dude, Endwalker fucking hype. Chat, as soon as I'm done with this Metroid Dread review, as soon as I'm done with it, I am going balls deep in Shadowbringers. Your boy is going to be caught up in time. He's going to ride into the Endwalker Valhalla with his boy Brad and his boy Damiani. He's going to be right there. Chat, can you believe that I'm going to carry Damiani through new content? Can you believe that? Can you believe it, chat? Somebody's going to take that seriously. I know somebody is. You stupid fucking bug! God damn it! No. I can't wait till I can get to a point where Damiani can carry me. It's gonna be great. We need some nullberries, chat. Chat, can you Venmo me some nullberries? That would be great. Please, could you do that? Yeah, I knew it. Oh no, is this it? Is this the? Oh no, are we gonna get stun locked? Oh no, oh no. Is the wipe coming? Nah, man, we're too good for that shit. Oh yeah, I need cleanser. I also need nullberries, but I need cleanser, that's right. Ben has 3 weeks to catch up or he loses the bet. While that is a factual statement, you sound like you don't believe. Which, you know what, after all this time, can I really blame you? Can I really be indignant about that? The lack of faith is warranted. I must admit, it's warranted. But who else is going to carry Damian, if not me? Chad, I'm kind of making this Mizutsune a bitch. It's just kind of happening. It's just kind of happening. Ooh, horror movie picks for the season. Somebody is asking a good question that I can comment on. Chad, all I've been doing is watching horror movies. Most of them have been bad, though. But I enjoy bad horror movies, and so it's hard. I don't know whether to recommend them or not. So I rewatched The Witch again this weekend, and I think that might be my favorite horror movie ever, and it's just a really brilliant film. I have another wife story. I'll tell... Alright, remind me to tell... It's a funny story. Remind me to tell my wife's story after the hunt, because it deserves my full attention. Do Not Sleep on Midnight Mass, Netflix 9 out of 10. I've been thinking about watching that. That's the new Flanagan show. Yeah. I have been meaning to check that out. I still haven't watched Bly Manor yet, despite how much I liked Hill House. I'm such an old man. All I want to do is play Monster Hunter and tell stories about my wife. Like, sometimes it disgusts me how much of a boomer I am. You know what I mean? Malignant was so much fun! Oh my god! Malignant is amazing! It is such a good time. Chat, watch Malignant. Watch Malignant. Learn nothing about it going in. Don't look up anything. It's so much fun. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of horror shit. Like, it's almost so much that I don't even know where to begin. If you want a good, cheesy time, might I recommend Halloween 3 as well. That's a weird movie. It's also hilarious. The twist is so funny. Oh, I didn't... Ah, fuck, I didn't... There we go. I downloaded a million just because how excited you were about it. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Yeah, it is a blast. It is a blast. You know what I've been had a desire to watch this morning? Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt is really interesting because it was kind of before my time. And, like, as a kid, I was legit scared of that dude. But in a way that I kind of thought it was cool. Did you ever have those things as a kid where you're like, this freaks me out, but I'm kind of into it? Honestly, I think those experiences shaped the rest of my life. But it would be neat. I wouldn't mind, like, revisiting Tales from the Crypt and getting, like, an adult take on it. 2 years younger than you? Am I? Okay, Chad, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But, like, I'm curious how old everybody is. I always get so curious. Because I feel like the oldest person in the room a lot of time. And that's not true. There was the first time I heard Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. It had been on the radio for like a year, but I'd never heard it. And I was just sitting there listening to Uptown Funk, and I was like, "Hey, this song's pretty good." And my wife is like, "What is wrong with you? Everyone has heard this song, and you're just sitting there going like, oh, this is pretty good." Oh, it was so funny. It was just like raw embarrassment in the best way. It was so funny. And she is like so behind the times on a lot of things. So for her to say that was very funny. What is wrong with you? Chat, what's your favorite album of the year? That's on you. It's in like grocery stores, man. When I go into grocery stores, though, like I don't really listen to the music. When you guys go, maybe this is just me, but when I go shopping, I treat it like I'm like hunting. Like I'm like, this is what I need. I go in there and I get it done. And I get like weirdly, like I get way too serious about it. It's like, all right, I need eggs. In and out. Let's get the eggs. Let's make this as quick as possible. That's how I shop. I mean, not every time, right? But most of the time. Remember when I said we needed nullberries? Do you remember that conversation? Alright, let's sharpen. Listen to Colors 2 by Between the Buried and Me. Yeah, that's a band that Brad hypes up a lot as well. I haven't really listened to a lot of them. Man, it was so cool getting to see Trivium live. Shout out. They're a band that puts their whole heart in it. New Dream Theater soon, pretty excited for that. My man with the good taste. Yeah, that new Trivium that new Dream Theater single was really good. Really good. Yeah. Shout out. Shout out to Dream Theater. My man with the good taste. The fact that some of you like metal makes me very happy. Yeah, New Gojira was good too. Also good taste. Yeah, there's been a lot of great new metal this year. Like, it's been a blessing for sure. I do wish Megadeth would hurry the fuck up with the new album. I've been so impatient about it. Probably should have hit that bubble. Chat, we need health real bad. We need stamina real bad. Nope. I meant to gather it. There we go. Oh man, isn't auto-crafting the best? Is it not the best? Can we get, how do I make, alright, hold up. My copy of Dread just came in. Any tips? Good question. Any tips for Dread? Oh yeah, really good tip that I think like will really save you a lot of time. So the game will kind of put you where you need to be a lot of the time, even if it doesn't seem like it. So like if you find like an elevator or some other shortcut, take it. It will lead you to where you need to go. Like kind of just assume that the game is naturally guiding you and don't overly backtrack if you're just trying to figure out where the next step is. That's my tip. Look at a lot of tips for Dread on Twitter. Nice. Check out Blood's Twitter. It's a good time. Good question, though. Enjoy Dread, dude. It is amazing. Hope you like it. Son of a bitch, those bubbles. The damage. The damage, though. Come on. Oh. Just fall into the shock trap. Oh no, chat. We need a quick escape. We need herbs real bad. We need herbs real bad. Looking like Havel without his pants. Yeah, this is kind of Havel-esque. Let's take this thing out. Herbs? We need herbs? We'll take some spiderweb, I guess. Do I have a pitfall? I don't think I do. Might be able to use these barrel bombs, though. We do have life powder. I guess we could just use that in a pinch. Chat. Chat, I don't think we're gonna faint. I don't think we're gonna cart. Mods, what were the results of the last poll? What were they? Be honest. What were those results? 71 was 71% yes or 71% no? 71% of chat thought you were cart. All right, 71% of you need to sub right goddamn now. Right now. Oh, let's take that. Yes, please. We can't let chat win! We can't let it happen! We can't let it happen if chat defeats us here. God damn you, Waterblight! Alright, let's go. Alright, we don't have Waterblight anymore. This is not a great area to fight Mizutsune, but we got this. Oh, there's some herbs. There's some herbs, chat. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Place your bets. Here we go. Chat! 71% of you. 71% of you. No, I thought I was going to cart too. It's alright. But we didn't. We didn't cart, which is cool. You believed? That's why I love you, Ulf. I did come close. Did come close. But it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, chat. Alright, now the real question. Now, do we cart against Magnamalo? Do we cart against Magnamalo? Now the real question, chat. Alright. If I cart against Magnamalo, I'll sub to Kyle. I'll sub to Kyle if I cart to Magnamalo. I'm going to use Greatsword, though. Is it still 15? Oh, if it's a 15-minute time limit. All right, timing out doesn't count. All right, hold up. I gotta get some coffee before we do this. Timeout doesn't count. Because it's 15 minutes. But if I cart, even just one cart, I'll sub to Kyle. Subbing to Kyle, what an embarrassment. See, you guys are funny. Oh, Wife Story! Oh, I forgot what it was! No, what was it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, no. I remember. Okay, so The Witch is one of my favorite movies of all time. But I made the mistake of when I saw it in the theater telling my wife that it was the scariest movie I'd ever seen. Which is now not true, but at the time, it affected me. And I told her that, and she's like, yeah, I don't ever want to see that. Like, I'll watch other movies with you, but I don't... She hates horror. I've never met anyone that hates horror more than her, which is why it makes it so much fun to watch horror with her, if that makes any sense. So this last weekend, I finally got her to watch The Witch with me, after years of begging her to watch this movie. And she finally did it. And I'm just, like, sitting there as the movie is going on. And I'm like, look at how well shot this movie is. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at how good the acting is. And I'm just, like, praising all these things. And, like, finished watching it. And I'm like, yeah, I think I liked that even more than I already liked it. And she was like, it was just miserable. Like, it was just sad and miserable. Oh, it was so funny. And it is. She's not wrong. Oh, it was so funny. I was like, did you like that? And she's like, no. Oh, no. It was so funny. Okay. No. She does like the Quiet Place movies, though. So there's that. Alright. Kyle sub on the line. Timeouts don't count. She likes suspense, not terror. Yeah, she doesn't like being chased. But she loves, like, Dead by Daylight is, like, one of her favorite games. She loves watching it, and she only enjoys watching Survivor. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I think to her it makes sense, but I don't understand it. Have you played a couple hunts on the stream? Yeah, we did... the first 2 hunts, and now we're attempting Magnamalo. GG. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to play this more aggressively than I normally like to. Don't you just hate when small monsters... Alright, I'm gonna go type in Kyle's chat to prove that I subbed. See you there.